In your opening remarks, there was a lot of attention paid to parks. And the one question that has been asked more than once is, because of the way in which the district has been built up, where do you plan, or how do you plan to get the space that's needed for parks? And we'll start with Mr. Bustamante.
Thank you. That's definitely an issue that we're certainly facing here in Santa Ana. One of the things I don't support is the extension of the 57 freeway. I want to keep, I support the Santa Ana River Task Force in making that a green belt. I think it's a natural resource. I think we should really encourage and lobby and push and find funds to make sure that that comes to fruition. That would be a great park. Another thing we do here that we can, that's working, are pocket parks. They're little tiny parks that are nestled right in the middle of neighborhoods. Those work very well. You know, any little green space we could possibly get for these kids is a good thing. And the last thing, a lot of big cities, you look at big cities like New York, San Francisco, Chicago, they have linear parks. They're parks that are kind of carved out alongside the roadways. One side of the street's going one way, the other side's going the other way. And I think that is a concept that could be applied here in Santa Ana, maybe going northbound, north and southbound on Flower. I'd love to see a little central park, a linear park in the middle of the city. And not only would it be aesthetically beautiful for the city and a sense of pride, but we could get a lot of recreation out of it.
Mr. Diaz?
Okay. Well, there are different ways of how we can improve and fund these parks. In my way of thinking is, maybe we can put a bond. We put a measure M. Why we not put a bond for parks? That would be one solution. Another, not necessarily the optimal solution, but at least it's something that we can think about it seriously, because what is the most important thing for us is to make sure that our kids are having a place that they can go and entertain themselves. Now, another place is we should work together with the school districts. The school districts have a lot of green areas. They should be open to the communities. Another way to do is, maybe it's time for us to think about it and how we can use the Santa Ana River area. There's some areas in there that we can use. So, I mean, it's a matter of us working together, different groups, communities, the builders, and so forth, to try to build these parks. Thank you.
Mr. Rose?
Thank you. Number one, you take the Pacific Electric right-of-way, which is perfect for a linear park. As one person said, you put the Grove in Garden Grove by building along the PE right-of-way. You take, I agree, don't extend the 57 freeway south. Use the Santa Ana River as an opportunity to expand parks. Willowick, that I made reference to earlier. Willowick is a golf course that's actually owned by the city of Garden Grove. It's in the city of Santa Ana. We recently received some proposals to put an aquarium and some other things there. It seems to me that that's a perfect opportunity for the two cities to work together and the county to use some of its money to help fund that by creating some open space there. Flood control areas. In my city, Twin Lakes Park and Isaac Walton Pond. Right now, they just lie barren, and we ought to use our county flood control district to create some real parks there so that we can have some real recreation for people. In other words, take advantage of the open space we have and open it up to everybody.